Yo, where my music at? Oh, I gotta shave, man. You see the title. Let a few heads come in here because I feel like debating this morning. I'm in a debating mood. Keeps the mind sharp. Gotta floss, y'all. God, bro. Let me see if anybody want to talk about this topic. Let's debate. I need some of my lesbian friends to debate with me real quick. Usually my mind gets stuck on something and I gotta ride it until the wheels fall off, you know? That's how I do. Yeah. Fucking yeah. What up, Tramal? I'm trying to have a debate, man. Lesbian porn doesn't really have an ending, man, at all. It's just a lot of mutual masturbation and tribbing. But it ain't really no money shot, man. Like the money shot is the end, man. There's no ending. But with men, you know, once you you see, you come, that's the end. It's over. Like women, it's like, plus women, they orgasm a lot. Y'all can orgasm like 15 times in one session. So when is the ending, man? Is it the seventh orgasm? Is it the 10th orgasm? When is it? Is it when she squirts? And then when have you ever seen a lesbian porn end once the lady squirted? And they don't never really squirt on their face. I mean, I'm sure they got some lesbian porn bukkake. It's boring though, like, you know what I mean? My problem with lesbian porn is it could be fun at times, but it's like when I watch a porn, I become one of the individuals. This shit sounds tough. Still got a deep ass voice. Harmony music. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't, like, you know, I see like two lesbians going at it. You know, I try to put myself in a scenario, but it's just like, I'm one of the chicks. I'm the more masculine chick with a strap on, or what if it's two femmes? Then which one am I? You know what I mean? Am I the more feminine woman? Or the one that's less manly or more manly? It's confusing, man. It's like a continuous cycle of sex that don't never end, man. When you got the dude that's involved in it, you know, they end when he done. When he done, it's fucking over. That's it. We see it. What's going on, Dana? We see the shit is over. He done busted, exploded. Cut. That's a scene. That's a wrap. You know, with women, it's like women can fuck for like 15 hours, man. Literally, like with chicks. And I heard this comparison before. Women are like a diesel engine, man. It's hard to get started up. Once you get it started, it's hard to stop. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to get them. When you get them, man, it's hard to make them, like, hard to please them, hard for them to finish, man. That's why I made that status, like watching lesbian porn. It's like Duck Hunt. If you ever played the game Duck Hunt, hey, what up, Matt? If you ever played the game Duck Hunt for Nintendo, right? It was a game for the Nintendo. We had the Nintendo gun or whatever, and you shoot at the television, and like these ducks come out. You know what I mean? Now you play a game. So the point of you playing the game is you want to finish the game. The only problem is Duck Hunt don't got no fucking ending. It just be more ducks. You know what I mean? You get to a certain level, it's like 5 ducks, and it's like 7, and it's like we used to cheat and get on the TV screen and pap. What's the fun of a fucking game that don't never end, man? Shit, I want the shit to fucking end, man. And I want it to be a definitive ending. Like, I want to see credits. When a dude ejaculates, that's like the credits to a sex scene, man. That's the ending. Lesbian porn, you know, they just be frolicking and shit. They be wrestling. That's what they do. Lesbian women, they don't have sex, they wrestle. they basically wrestle naked. They be putting each other in scissors and figure 4 leg locks and shit. I mean, it could be sexy and sometimes, you know what I mean? I watch a lesbian porn and I be seeing them tribbing. Like, tribbing is like when they basically make vaginas rub and shit. Sometimes it be dope, but I'm like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it kind of turns me on a little bit, but not all the time. Like, my mind, when it comes to porn, my mind is very, it's bipolar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just have different tastes for different shit every day. Like, I don't go and watch the same type of porn every single day. Like, some days I want black chicks, some days I watch Asian, some days I watch midgets, whatever. Yeah, I don't stick on one set thing. So every now and again, when I'm just tired of all the freaking porn that I've been watching, I'll switch it up and I'll watch some lesbian porn. But I don't be on it for that much though. Just it's like, it's alright. It's okay, I guess. But it's like I said, it's just no ending. I'm watching it. Like, it must suck to be a fucking porn director when you're doing like a lesbian scene, because it's like you don't know when to end. You don't know how like you don't know how to wrap it up. How do you wrap up the scene? Like with a guy, what up, Dave Lester? Hey, it's like with you know what I'm saying, when a guy's involved in the scene, the pornographic scene, and you know we've been going, okay, so you got the scene, y'all been shooting for like 20 minutes, an hour. That's way too long for a fucking porn. I think 20 minutes is too long. I think 15 minutes is like a good money time for the porn, but the standard is about 29 minutes to a half an hour. So what's going on? So once you get to that 28-minute mark, you know, say the director speaks to the guy, says, okay, we're about to wrap up the scene right now, you know, get yourself worked up so we can do this money shot. Like, how do you do that? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal said that. Visual receipt. This is my own take on it. I'm not biting or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just watching porn. I'm like, yo, this shit don't. I'm watching the lesbian porn. I'm like, yo, this shit never end, man. This shit's like infinity, man. Like this, if lesbian porn had a symbol, it should be that 8. It should be this shit. That shit will never end. And then, like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you got 2 lesbians fucking, right? Like, when does it end? Do both of them have to come? Like, do both of them have to squirt? And then, what if the chick? What if they What if the chick ain't a squirter? Like, what if the lesbian? What if she not a squirter? That's like, what if none of them are squirters? How the fuck could you end? Is she gonna like pretend like she's like, she's like you know what I'm saying, convulsing and shit, and her leg is twitching. But and I say this also, like, a lot of women, they orgasm, but they don't really understand what an orgasm is. Like, ladies, if you having sex and then your left leg or your right leg start involuntarily twitching and your body start convulsing, cause that's an orgasm. It may not be like a squirter type orgasm, but it's still a form of an orgasm now. And the thing is, they could keep going though. Like, after they do that shit, like me in my prime, I could probably, you know, when I was young and had vitality and shit, I could probably bust, you know what I'm saying, 5 or 6 times in one night. I bust until I'm busting air. Till that shit just, I'm coming like this, just fucking air coming out of this shit. But now, you know, I you know what I mean, I might bust off one on a 80%. My shit only probably get 80% hard, 77% hard. I can bust on that, and then I can bust with self-manipulation on a 40% joint. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't really sex. That's more masturbation though. But still, you know, when it's over, it's like I squirted. Okay, we see the scene is done. 2 lesbians going at it. It's like, oh, what the fuck? When the fuck does it end? It's like reading a book with no ending. You know what I'm saying? And then he walked to the store, and that's how the book ends. And then you know, and once Timmy was finished, he went to go get his mom some cigarettes. It's like, but what happened when he went to get the cigarettes? Did he confetti on the 4th of 5th? Yeah, confetti. Not even. That shit is fucking dust. I mean, I'm coming. Y'all come so much. Y'all come part of my spirit, my soul. Like, if you had like a machine that could see like celestial shit, like, I think after a man busts too much, but his balls are still ejaculating, and ain't nothing coming out. It's literally part of your soul. Like you losing your life slowly. You know what I mean? But yeah, like when the lesbian porn, when it's going, like it's like, yo, when is it over? Like when the fuck is it over? Like when is it done, man? Like who is it? Because it's when she orgasms, or and when women orgasm, it just don't look as cool as when a dude orgasm. It just don't. Like we got a fucking machine. Like when they squirt, that's awesome. But to me, that's not. He said no story arc. No, yeah, exactly. No story arc. Nothing like that. It's just like, oh, she went to make some pancakes, and then that's that. You turn up. There's no pay. It's nothing after that shit. Or it's just a story that's just going on and on and on and on. It's like soap operas. Like soap operas have no fucking ending. Like the Guiding Light been going on since 1960. You're like, when the fuck is this going to end, man? That's what lesbian porn is like. Soap operas. This is water. I still don't got my water bottle for some fucking reason. Lesbian porn is like soap operas. That shit just go on like forever. It's like, yo, like when can we be done? And when they, like, you ever been having sex with your girl, even if you make her come a couple times, I'm telling you, you get women going, they just want to fuck forever, man. That's what it is. Women are the most conceited when it comes to having sex. He says, oh, when one of the women is right about something. Women are the most conceited when it comes to getting sex, and the most difficult. I mean, there's some hoes out there, but for the most part, a general consensus. He said it ends when the song in the background ends. Yeah, exactly. That shit whack as hell. You feel like you hear the music going down, like the cheesy. Let me see if I got a song. Let me see if I got something playing. Let me see if I got something playing. Just be like this. It be like this.
What's that sound?
And that's the end of the scene. And the bitches, they still fucking with each other and shit. And it just fades away. Like, what? That's the... Come on, man. I needed to see some like, like, you know? Because it's like, when I'm masturbating, pretty much, when I come, literally, when something is projectiling from my body, that's when I know it's over. Now, I can keep it going. I can recharge or whatever. But pretty much, that's in scene. That's like... It's like, yo, it's like being in a movie, but you don't have that, whatever that thing they say cut. I forget what that shit is called. But you know what I'm saying? The thing that with the ruler on top. I can't think of what it's called right now. It looked like a fucking, it looked like a chalkboard, a miniature chalkboard with a ruler on top. I can't think of what it's called. But you know what I'm saying? Not having a cum shot, a dude in a cum shot in a porno scene is like not having the director's thing cut contraption. Tell me what the fuck it is. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, until Sarah McLachlan ends it. This one to end. This one to end. They like, okay, so imagine, right? They tripping, right? They fucking. Director's like, damn, we gotta end this fucking scene. That's how the scene ends. No curbside, nothing. Like, yo, so what the fuck this shit? And then it's like, do you know, like with women, they could say they coming, but you never really know. You don't really know. She could say it, sometimes they don't even know they coming. Women sometimes don't even know they have an orgasm. They just convulsing. But you know what I'm saying? The inexperienced ones, they don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I mean? Or they see a woman in porn, squirting, so they think that's what a woman coming is, and it's not. That's just stimulating some shit inside their body to make them, to make those fluids going out. That's not really a woman coming though. That isn't. No, I think it's a part of it. But put it this way: a woman doesn't have to squirt in order to have an orgasm. So a lot of these women, they think because they're not squirting that they aren't having an orgasm, and that's just not true. It's not true at all. When, like I said, when your body is involuntarily twitching and you get real wet inside, because they're getting wet inside because it's basically creating a river in order for the sperm to have a place to travel. If the woman doesn't get exceedingly wet when a guy ejaculates inside her, because we're having an educational woman right now, then it's that much harder for her to get pregnant. So her body has to have a chemical response or reaction in order to give the sperm easier passage into her fallopian tubes to get to the eggs, you know, to her uterus or womb or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Matt Jones is a doctor. I'm not the doctor. You know what I'm saying? I just know a few big words. You know, but she don't gotta fucking squirt out. What's the point of the shit squirt? Like, when a woman squirts and it's projectile out her body, how the fuck does that help her with childbirth? How does her, you know what I'm saying? That's like you in a boat, you know what I'm saying? But then the water jumps out of the river. Like it's splashing everywhere like a tornado or a vortex. How is that gonna help you travel to get to your destination, man? How's a woman, her juices squirt outside of her body, gonna help with the natural process of conception? It doesn't. Just like, okay, you know, how does me, like, you know, ejaculating on a woman's face, how does that help? It doesn't help with anything. That's more for my visuals. But my testicles didn't know I was doing that, though. You know what I'm saying? My testicles thought, okay, I'm gonna be inside this and we're gonna try to make a baby. That's what my body thinks. But my mind is savage, and my mind knows that when I do this act, it makes my body feel good and it takes away stress. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the function. But I don't understand the function of a woman squirting like crazy. It be like warm. It's like piss almost sometimes. Like, but I'm just saying, you know, I know we got real dirty and real sexual, but hey, listen, man, we grown. We're grown. We're adults. I mean, it shouldn't be nobody under 18 on my Facebook at all. I don't think so. I hope not. Shit. But you know, I say this stuff with class. There's a little bit of humor to it, etc., or what have you. But I mean, I want people to weigh in their feelings on this, and I usually delete my videos if I don't I like this video. I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit. Hopefully, it don't get deleted because I did play some songs, but I turned them down real quick. So hopefully, the Facebook elite won't shut it down, because I said some good things, man. And this needs to be discussed. Like lesbian porn. Lesbian porn, essentially, it sucks. It's fucking boring as shit. Even lesbians think their sex sucks. That's why they use fucking dicks and dildos and shit to enhance their shit, because they know them by themselves it sucks. It's whack. So they gotta fucking use something that looks like a man. Like if lesbians was true lesbians, right? If lesbians was true lesbians, they wouldn't even use any phallic shaped objects for sex. Like they would use a dildo that either looks like a fist or a dildo that looks like a small lady's face. Like imagine like a miniature dildo, like a dildo, right? But it's like a miniature woman human head, and like when you vibrate the button, when you push the vibrator, like the tongue do this shit. And so as she's masturbating with it, the tongue doing this shit. I need to fucking invent that toy, because if I was a real lesbian, I don't want nothing that looked like a dick around me, period. I don't want to use it, and I don't want it to be used on me. I want the shit to look like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, lesbians, like, if you were single lesbian, right? Why would you play with a dildo? Why not play with like a human size, like a cast of a vagina, and then trib with the fake pussy? Nope, you're using dicks. Dicks make sex cool. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Another reason why men rule. Mo Green, yeah, I'm probably gonna get a lot of heat for this shit, but fuck it, man. I make you guys talk and I make you guys laugh. I don't wish death on anybody, and I wish success for everyone. But I have strong opinions about certain things. Doesn't mean I hate you. Doesn't mean I think you're less than me or greater than me. You know what I'm saying? It's just talking shit and shooting shit. Peace.